religious denomination in the country. The organization will be marking the occasion in a very special way. You see, for more than 90 years, the Adventists have been contributing to the education of the wider community here. And through a multi-million-dollar historic move, they are pledging their continued support. Carla Palmer has more.
Block by block has led to this. The construction of the new $8 million and counting 50-room construction of Bahamas Academy at Marshall Road.
Right now we are about 95% complete. We have our landscaping to do. We have our labs to completely furnish and our air conditioning for the admin block, our library to be completed, and then we will be basically 100% complete.
The relocation comes after more than 7 decades at the original site on Wolf Road. With 24 classrooms, that's 6 more than at the old site. Principal is Anthony Burrows.
It's almost like night and day. Our former campus is approximately 70 plus years old, so you could imagine there are some infrastructure deficiencies. And we have been looking forward to the move for some time because we have been in an overcrowded situation for some time. Our classrooms are larger. We have a facility now where everyone can access anywhere on the campus without getting wet. So if it rains, children do not have to walk through the rain to get to a class, to get to the cafeteria, to get to the bathrooms. The building is fully connected, so they can reach anywhere on the campus, unlike the other campus. We also have in place access for handicapped students.
725 students are enrolled from grades 1 through 12, with 9 BGCSEs in the 11th grade, 6 of them A's. Mahala Moxie is now a 12th grade student who opted to return just to be a part of history.
It's a new facility, new experiences, and I just didn't want to miss out.
The move has been a smooth one because it was something that we sat down and mapped out. So as soon as school closed in the middle of June, the transition really started. In terms of getting furniture here, moving of boxes, labeling. All of our teachers were involved in the setting up of the rooms, so we didn't really have to hire folk from the outside to do a lot of things, and I really must give kudos to my teachers who really sacrificed. Some of them were here throughout the summer, and we also need to give our gratitude to the government of the Bahamas who provided the property in the first instance and assisted us with bringing in the majority of the material in terms of waiving the customs duties.
Future plans include a gym, swimming pool, softball field, volleyball and basketball courts. Burrows anticipates the school will be fully completed in the next 3 months when an official opening is being planned. Carla Palmer, ZNS News.
Now in this report, Carla tells us the news is better on the campus of eproberts. Today, those kids are back in the classroom, a change from when school started 2 weeks ago.
Principal of eproberts Primary School, Kendall Burrows, strongly anticipated a much smoother start to the new school year than what's actually being realized.
If you remember last week, our teachers, they sat out Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, students were dismissed a half day, and like I reported earlier, where the teachers used that time to prepare for the classrooms.
It was a daunting start to the new school year for staff and students at eproberts. This was brought about by incomplete physical work at that institution, which included a leaky roof, mold, and insufficient teachers, resulting in educators at eproberts taking industrial action. Burrows says the challenges are being addressed.
Workmen, I think all efforts were made, and I'm happy to say that the roof for grades 4 and 5, at least for now, even after all the rain over the weekend, that has been solved. That problem has been solved there. I think now the workmen will be going to other areas. Now, today, I am happy to report that all classes that our students are now having full classes, and that is I'm almost certain for the rest of this week. What will happen after this week will be another matter.
With the problem of the mold already reportedly solved, Burrows says there remains one outstanding matter his team of teachers are looking to immediately have resolved.
Well, I have been promised that teachers have promised that they, the director, would have promised teachers, some teachers, one or two teachers who we were waiting for, and the time then, so they prepared, they were prepared to give the director the time. But I've been served notices that that the time ends on Friday. So hopefully we will have those persons here.
When you say you've been given notification, from who? The union?
From the shop steward and assistant shop steward. They've notified me that okay, they are prepared to, because they are saying that they would like to make certain that our students, they feel for the students who are out, and they feel as if the longer they are out, the more the students are going to lose.
Burroughs is hoping that the Ministry of Education fulfills its agreement and bring those required number of teachers in to the overall benefit of students.
Well, I'm looking forward to those teachers because, well, we cannot afford, I think, okay, for everyone's sake, but then beginning with the students, you know, I would like to know that they are getting all that they can. And like I'm saying, the longer we put it away, remember idle minds? What happens from there? So, yes, so hopefully we'll have them, this is the end of it. Teachers will come and they will be able to work from there.
Carla Palmer, ZNS News.
Well, motorists continue to shell out a lot of money at the pumps. For those of you who frequent Shell service stations, there is some relief. In the last 2 weeks, Shell dropped by 23 cents from $5.55 to $5.32. Texaco remains the same at $5.38. But if you frequent Esso service stations, you are paying more than you did 2 weeks ago. On September 6th, a gallon of gas at Esso was $5.18. Tonight, it's $5.38, a jump of 20 cents. Well, the latest Bahamian to play in the major leagues, close to home. He played last night. Antoan Richardson, of course, a member of the Atlanta Braves. Now, of course, he played against the Florida Marlins. And as Charles Fischer tells us, he's joined by dozens of Bahamians.
There was a Bahamian invasion. Family and supporters of Antoan Richardson letting those in Sun Life Stadium know just who they came to see. Some members seeing him play at this level for the first time. Number 4 coming to pinch run in the 7th inning, to the delight of the Bahamian fans, especially his mother, Glendea Hyler, who was happy for the support.
Oh man, always. They always support Antoan in whatever he did. And, you know, he stuck with it.
Now let's go over the game tonight. He came in the pinch run, second, and then got to third, came home. How did that feel?
Took the Bahamian flag and flew it. It was good. You know, second run.
Uncles Dr. Philip Hyler and Jose Ali there to lend their support also.
Well, he's always going to get the support. There's no two ways about it. It was just, whether he was going to get there or not. And, when the news came over that he'd made it, then, it's just now doing the work. He's always been, you can only give it to him because he's been there like for 7 years in the minors. And, you keep saying, well, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? And when the call came, well, that's the time.
How did you feel sitting in the stands, seeing him on second base and getting into the game tonight with all these Bahamians in the stands?
Well, that's what you really came for. You sit down and I know how he's feeling because I'm an athlete myself. And I don't want to sit on the bench with everybody up here from the Bahamas. So with him getting in, I know how he felt. I know how I felt.
I watched this young man work from he was a child. I really watch him work. I watch him play somewhere. I watch him sweat. I watch him get hurt. I watch his downs. I watch his ups. And I'm really proud to see what he has become.
Coming up later in my sports report, we'll be hearing from Antoan Richardson, and he'll let you know just how pleased he was to have the Bahamian flag shining bright in Sun Life Stadium. For ZNS News, I'm Charles Fischer.
We wish Antoan good luck as he plays again tonight. Well, the Sister Support Cancer Group held its prayer breakfast on Saturday at the Wyndham Hotel at Cable Beach. Hundreds of cancer survivors and their families got together to show love for each other and the founders of the organization, now into its 11th year. Dr. Loxley Monroe and Charles Digges, along with Nurse Charlene McPhee. Dr. Digges is pleased with what the Sister Group represents and how they meet challenges.
We started off at about maybe 100, 150. Now we're getting up to about 1,000. And these are sincere family members, supporters, and survivors, public, private sector. You know, this is exactly where we wanted it to be.
They are telling me that they are in the Bahamas, compared to other parts of the world, we are seeing more younger women being diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer.
Well, we're getting an impression that we're going to substantiate with research. So we have a lot of research activity going on to substantiate what seems to be the case, that younger women are getting more aggressive disease. So we're hoping that as this information is substantiated, we could probably make some adjustments in our preventive strategies.